Hello classic Ford race car fans and Hot Wheels collectors. Today we have the Ford Escort RS2000. It says 4 of 250. I think this is a 2023 Hot Wheels edition. But the back says copyright of 2021, so I might be mistaken there. It says 1 of 10 of the Retro Racers series. Anyways, it's a cool car. I've never seen one of these in person because I did not grow up in Europe. Here's a stock picture of a second generation Ford Escort, and this is an RS2000, I believe, but you'll see there's no wide body kit on this thing, and there's no air dam. So I found this old advertisement here. There's something called the X-Pack you can get, and that X-Pack gets you 2 carbs making 145 horsepower, this air dam, disc brakes, this close transmission, limited slip diff, and the special 4-spoke alloys or something, or some sort of RS wheels. So that's what these pictures are here. This is the car with the X-Pack wide body kit and air dam. So although I couldn't find any images that have vents on the top of the hood. I don't know if that might just be a Hot Wheels like thing. Maybe they just added that. Alright, well, let's see, I want to check the wheelbase of this. The internet's telling me this has a 2400 millimeter wheelbase. So let's see what kind of scale this thing is. It looks big to me. Roughly divided by 40.2. Yeah, I'm getting 159 scale. Definitely huge. There's no way a European Escort would be this huge in real life if it was 164. Oh well, I'm sure it rolls down Hot Wheels track nicely though. And it's quite interesting. They mixed up the wheels. It's got like these aerodynamic DTM wheels here, but then it's just got 5 spokes in the back. So they're mixing it up. I'm curious what... It does say copyright 2022 back here, so this must be a 2023 release. I don't know if this is a brand new casting, I guess, then, right? They didn't release this in the past. I don't have too many Hot Wheels or have much experience, so I apologize for that. But the paint here does look kind of retro style. I can see where they got the blue stripe idea from. I saw some other real cars with blue stripes on it. But the striping isn't printed well at all. I mean, it's just off, right? This light medium blue is not right. It's just staggered too differently. It is weird that you would have a circle here, no number. Anyways, and I did see real photos of the really weird looking text like this. It's like staggered text up and down, zigzag text, and some of the real cars did have a logo like that, so that's not an error on Hot Wheels part. So it's nice that they printed the taillights though. You know, it saves me a lot of time, and even though this one is messed up, they still did a better job than I could do. So, and then the license plate is nice to see as well, so that's cool. And then we have some sort of, I don't know, tie downs or something for the trunk, maybe a bump for the lock, and then the wing is just casted in. Looks pretty good actually. And then there's actually a little bit of the black interior piece coming through for the muffler. That's an interesting design choice. Oh, but even this side, again, the stripes are just horrible. You know, they just stamp it 3 different colors 3 times, so yeah, the alignment's not good. The window glass here has got some venting and stuff. That's interesting. I like that there's no side window, so you can, well, even with the thing open, you can't see much. So flashlight time. We got just typical pizza pan steering wheel, not much of an instrument cluster at all, and then just a little shifter nub and e-brake nub, and a little bit of padding on the seats. They do look like race seats, though. Look at the side bolsters. They're not your standard seats. Is there a roll cage? I'm not picking up on a roll cage, but that's fine. Or, no, I am right there. There's an X brace going on there, so that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, so the top vents here, I don't know where that's coming from, but it's fine. Some nice little venting here. Sadly, too much metal missing there. Casted in side mirrors. The little quick hood pin releases are nice. And then we have the round headlights here instead of a square. but they don't have it on here. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have this thing twice. That's kind of strange. They're like blanked off or something. The oval here for the Ford, grille details, some brake vent details, fog light details, a license plate with nothing there. The white base carries across to the front and the back. And yeah, I guess that's it. It's just your good old standard mainline, but it's a little bit better than standard because it's got 3 sides with paint on it. These are pretty easy to add paint to, so I think that's fine. They did the hard stuff, the taillights here. Alright, well, I'm going to have to try to see what kind of wheels came on this thing originally. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with some wheels that came on these cars. I actually had this file already done for my other Hot Wheels Escort race car. So, yeah, it's really easy. And then just have the slick reel riders on this thing. I clipped off the axle so I didn't have to drill it apart. I decided to paint both of these silver. One of these should actually be black, but I thought it would be boring. And then I'm not really sure what the turn signals are. They should be on the bumper, but they're not there. So, oh, I forgot to paint that blue. Oh well. Put a little silver up there, and then nothing on the back. Oh no, very bad. I did put blue here and some silver there. So that's it. Doesn't really roll really freely. Resistance going on in the axles there. I think there's some silver in the mirrors too. So let's take a look here. There's an image there of the street car with those kind of wheels, and then you'll see here this one has no headlights at all, just some blanking panels. So here's the earlier Escort 1600 I did, and this one I actually did take the effort to paint the wheels black, you know, as well as silver. So it was a real pain. It's a premium one, that's why it has a metal base. And I have one more here, sorry, keep losing focus. The more famous Ford rally car, I think it's the RS200, or, yeah, RS200. Again, that's a premium Hot Wheels. So I got a little race car collection here from Ford now, classic race cars. I am noticing this is yellowed quite a bit. I don't know if you guys have this model. Is it supposed to be stark white like this, or is it actually supposed to be like an ivory off-white color? So you can really see the difference. I never picked up on that before. I don't know if it's just the old age of this model, but it doesn't sit in the sun. It's in a hallway with no direct sunlight, so strange. Please leave a comment again. Alright, well, so for considering this is a mainline, it's really good because they printed on all that stuff in the back that would be almost impossible for me to paint. Whereas the other, premiums, they cost more, and that's why they have the additional printing. But, these headlights are so simple, and the way they recessed all the vents and stuff like that as well, it's really easy to add paint to the front end of this, so I really appreciate whoever figured this out at Mattel, where to put the paint. Put it where it's difficult to do. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you in the next Hot Wheels race.